When did you realize your parents were horrible people? Growing up, I knew my parents were strict. The kind of strict that made other kids' parents seem like they were running summer camps. My mom kept the house like it was an army base. Every drawer had to close silently. Every light switch had to be flicked off if you weren't in the room. She had this constant look like she was waiting for someone to mess up, and when it happened, God help you. I once forgot to rinse my cereal bowl before school. Just left it in the sink because I was running late. When I got home, the bowl was still there, filled with now hardened milk and soggy flakes. My mom stood next to it with her arms crossed, silent. I said sorry, started to reach for it, and she smacked my hand away. Told me dinner was off limits until the kitchen was spotless. I was 9. I scrubbed the entire kitchen floor on my knees while the smell of lasagna filled the house. Another time, I got a 91 on a spelling test. I was proud, I'd studied all week. She asked why it wasn't 100. I shrugged. Said one of the words had tricked me. That night she took the light bulb out of my bedroom and made me sleep without a pillow. Said if I couldn't spell the word discipline, I should learn what it felt like. Then there was the garage incident. I dropped a plate while unloading the dishwasher. It slipped from my hands and shattered on the floor. The second she heard it, she stormed in like it was a crime scene. Said I didn't respect anything in the house. She marched me outside, pointed to the garage, and told me that's where irresponsible people sleep. My dad stood by the fridge, arms limp at his sides, while she locked the door behind me. I spent the night under a pile of old towels, curled up next to the lawnmower. My dad was quieter, but never kinder. He'd nod along when she laid out the punishments. Sometimes he'd mutter, "It's for your own good," before disappearing to the basement. I used to think he just didn't know how to stop her. Now I think he didn't want to. They always said, "You'll thank us one day." Like trauma was some kind of gift. So I believed them. Worked hard. Got out. Got into a good college out of state and finally had space to breathe. But things stuck with me. I flinched if someone shut a door too hard. Apologized 3 times if I bumped someone by accident. One time my roommate raised his voice during a heated game of FIFA and I instinctively grabbed my jacket and said I'd be back later. I didn't even realize what I was doing. The real turning point came over Christmas break. My little sister, 12, soft-spoken, sweet, left a towel on the bathroom floor. I was in the hallway when I heard our mom start yelling. I figured she'd get a lecture. Maybe some chores. But it spiraled fast. Screaming. Accusations. My mom grabbed her backpack, dumped everything on the floor, and started stomping on her sketchbook. "You're lazy," she screamed. "Ungrateful little bitch." My sister stood frozen. Didn't even cry. Just took it. Dad watched from the stairs. Didn't say a word. That night, I told them they were out of control. That they weren't parenting, they were abusing. They laughed. My mom said, "You turned out fine, didn't you?" Like that made everything okay. My dad just mumbled something about tough love and left the room. I couldn't sleep. Around 3 a.m., I got up, walked into my sister's room, and knelt beside her bed. She was already awake. I whispered, "Pack your things." She didn't ask why. Just nodded. We left before the sun came up. I brought her back with me to campus. Lied to housing. Said she was visiting. My roommate didn't even blink. After a few days, we got social services involved. Nothing major happened to my parents. They got assigned to some counselor who probably sat there nodding while they spun stories about misunderstood discipline. They still leave voicemails. Say I'm brainwashing her. That I've gone soft. But here we are now. She's on the couch doing math homework. There's music playing. She laughs sometimes, like it's a new sound she's trying out. And I finally see it for what it was.